Hello and welcome to the new month, the new year 2020 officially. My name is Judith Cherono Omondi and this is the Parenting Tales show. Guys, today's session we have a very special person on set that will introduce herself and tell us what to expect, because she is not a parent yet. So it's all about the learning, the process of learning and getting into a parent, being a parent in the near future. And so we thank God that January is finally over, and yes, we are welcoming the second month, that is February, the month of love, guys. And of course, I want to give gratitude to our official partners here at the Karibu Inn Hotel, and you can come for your special day, the 14th day of February, of the day of the Valentine, siku ya mapenzi jameni. Kujeni hapa, leta mtu wako, so that you can make them feel special, because they have great offers here. And of course, we'll tell you more about that on the bumper later on at the end of the show. So without ado, let me welcome my beautiful guest to introduce herself and to tell us what she expects into this parenting journey that she's about to embark. Karibu sana.
Asante. My name is Esther Karaoke. I'm happy to be here today.
Oh, pleasure.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I learned about your show on YouTube, which is a very good place.
Wow.
Yes.
How did you learn about it? Tell us. We would love to know.
I was searching about parenting because I'm looking forward to be a parent soon.
Oh, great.
But I couldn't find anything. But with time, around last year in December, I found your channel, and I'm so grateful. You're doing something about parenting.
Oh, that is so lovely.
Yes.
So tell me, what exactly come into your mind when you hear the word parent? In your own definition, what does it mean?
For me, I think a parent is the person who raises a child. It could be the biological parent or a guardian or the relatives.
Wow.
Yes. And when you think about a parent, they do such amazing work.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, when you say that you are planning to become a parent maybe in the near future, how soon do you want to plan? Are you maybe looking at getting somebody who is having similar thoughts with you, or you already have that in mind?
Well,
you have a partner?
Yes, I have a partner.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Does he feel the same way, or is also eager to learn?
He's eager to learn, and he feels he's ready to be a parent.
Oh, that is so amazing.
Yes, it's
so
amazing.
Now tell me, let's say the time has come for you and you already have a baby. What are those, the fears of even carrying pregnancy? Are you ready? Have you been reading and getting ready? Because, being a parent is a journey, and it never comes with a manual. I always tell people that. I tell my friends and my little sisters, just like you, parenting is a real journey that once you embark on, there's no looking back. And it is a full-time job being a parent. Remember, from having a baby from 0 years to 18, it's a long journey. And of course, you as a child also, the way that maybe your parents brought you up, and there are some, did you learn something from there? That you want to embark on this journey with maybe the ideas that you borrowed from your parents? Tell me about that.
Well, I'm certainly going to be a parent soon because I'm counting my years, and I think I'm ready.
Oh, you think you're ready?
Yes, I think I'm ready. But I have so many fears about parenting.
What are
because
those fears?
When I ask about my friends about parenting, they're like, oh, the pregnancy, you get morning sickness, you'll have challenges like you can't wash your legs when you're like around 9 months pregnant. So it won't be easy.
But it will be easy, trust me, because there is, you'll be learning a lot from this show.
Yes,
and
I'll be learning a lot.
You definitely.
Yes.
Even off the camera. So tell me, let's now assume that you already have a baby.
Yes.
How do you plan, to being a parent to that small child?
One of the things I plan is to pick some of the things my parents brought me up with. They were a bit strict, so your kid will get discipline.
Tell us about that.
Like my mom would taught me as young as I was maybe 10 or 10, 9, 8 years
Yeah.
to wash my own clothes, to cook. I would do chores at home, even without supervision.
Great.
So I would love my kids, even with the change of the generation, I would
Yeah.
love my kids to grow up knowing the same.
Okay.
Yes.
Like those are some of the lessons you picked from your own parents.
Yes.
And you want to give them to your, your
My
kids.
children. Yes.
But now tell me one thing. Even before, thinking of enrolling them to those chores that you talk about.
Yes.
Before even the age of 9. Remember, I told you at the beginning of this show that there is quite a number of things
Yes.
that young people mostly assume. Like, when you say you're ready, you feel like you're ready to become a parent. And in today's economy, there is just a lot. I want you to tell me, are you also ready financially? Like, have you set aside some funds that now, when you're pregnant and the baby is here, you will use it to foot the hospital bill? Or what are some of the things that you have prepared into working now into this journey of bringing the baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
To be honest, financially, I don't think anyone can really be ready for it. Because when you say about preparing to buy what the baby needs,
Yes.
and also it comes a lot. It's a lot. It takes a lot.
It takes a lot. Yes.
So things change. We could lose our jobs in the process. We could have other challenges like sicknesses, and so you'll have to spend the money you saved for the baby. But I think when you talk about being ready financially, is being mentally prepared for it.
Yes.
That for whichever side it goes, whether you'll have the finances or not, you'll be ready to take care of the child.
So, I'll take you back again.
Yes.
Like when you say you are ready,
Yes.
do you already know where, these kids come with demands. You will have to buy things, their clothing, the diapers, those kind of things. Are you ready? Or are you somebody who will be like, those things will take care of themselves when the baby is here already?
No, you have to prepare. I think you have to prepare. I'm not conversant with it, and that is why I'm here to learn more about parenting.
Wow, that is great. And also, do you maybe get into books, or I don't know? I think most people go to YouTube nowadays. Do you also get to learn, typing those things, the kind of information that you want to have around? And if you want to bring your child in, I don't know if you watched our last session with Charity, did you?
Yes, I watched it.
Her own style
Yes.
is different.
Yes.
Are you one person that you want to become strict on your child, or because you are the new generation? You are young, you're not even like, me and
Yes.
maybe somebody else who is watching this at home. Are you going to let them into the world that you yourself, that you learned from, or that you are brought up in, or you want them, you want to have relaxed rules, the digital and the vibrancy that is already there?
I hear kids come with different attributes and characteristics, so I think I would love to first get to know them, to know from what generation I can pick this or that.
Okay.
Maybe there are kids you need to be strict at, there are others you need to ease the rules, because I tend to think kids are different. Some are fragile, some are hardy, so it's good to know your kid before you actually know on which idea to embark on. Yes.
Have you been a babysitter before, maybe?
No.
You have never?
No.
There's a lot. You don't have a long way to go. You're still young. Do you have nieces, nephews?
Yes, I have nieces and nephews, but not to my own siblings, maybe to my cousins.
What do you mean? You're the last one, maybe?
Yes, I'm the last
Really?
one. Yes.
Wow, and your siblings, they don't have children?
They
yet?
don't have children, yes.
That's really great.
Yes.
And so, do you love babies? Do you love being around children? Yeah,
Yes,
babies?
I enjoy being around children.
Oh, really?
Yes, even in occasions, I prefer spending time with children rather than grown-ups.
So it means you're friendly.
Yes.
What is your advice to other young, like your age mates? What do you tell them about this journey of maybe parenting, getting into parenthood?
I'd love them to take it positively, because these days you hear people saying, I don't want to be a parent, I don't want to get married, but I would love them to take the challenge. It's a
You want them
challenge.
to take a challenge, eh?
Yes, to challenge themselves
Uh-huh.
on it because it's an amazing thing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So as we wind up, what is your parting shot maybe to somebody who's watching this at home? You know, they've already seen that you're still young, you're preparing, you're in this journey that maybe soon, I don't know, how soon do you want to become a parent? Is it maybe this year or maybe next year?
Hopefully next year.
Hopefully next year.
Yes.
So then, as you prepare, so what can you tell that person at home who might be having the same fears as you?
To have faith in God. God is the only one who can help us
Okay.
to manage the fears we have because it takes a lot to be a parent.
Exactly.
There are different challenges. You could get new challenges.
Yeah.
Some you find that in and out there are new diseases. And then for us, when you're going into parenting, there's COVID.
Oh my.
So
yeah.
it is different. It
is.
is really
It's
different.
even like before, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the pandemic has just brought about so many changes.
Yes.
And you're going to agree with me that you know, the kind of the way we were socializing around even kids is not the same way. Because
not the
even
same
with
way.
my children,
Yes.
my little the twins that I have now, I told you about.
Yes.
You know, we've not really had so many people coming to visit them because of COVID.
Yes.
So as you move into parenting journey, you should always have that in mind also. And what I can tell you is that you should always have in mind a few people that are around you, so that when the right time comes, you are now, you know, you are surrounded by people who can guide you in what to do in case the babies are crying, because you should expect that a lot. Even as you say you're prepared, are you ready not to sleep? You're ready to give up your sleep, because you should be ready. You don't sleep. Even me, I've not been sleeping, you know.
That is something I've been working on.
Yeah, you need to be ready.
Yes.
But good thing is that once you're a parent, your instincts can change and you are easily adaptable to this.
Yes.
So now as we wind up, okay, give us your parting shots.
I'm happy to be here. I'm looking forward actually to learning more about parenting from the show.
Okay.
And I welcome more people to watch it. It has a lot.
Oh my.
I think we are built to be parents from generation to generation.
Yeah.
We can't be here if our parents didn't become our parents.
Oh yeah. Wow.
So we should also take the task of being someone's parent to continue the generation.
Wow.
And having someone who can actually take us through it is really amazing.
Oh, that is so good.
Yes, I'm so happy. Thank you.
Oh my. It was a pleasure to welcome you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming and gracing the bench here on Saturday. So if you're sitting at home and you are watching this and you also have a story to share, just like Esther here, please feel free to write to us, reach out on any of our social media platforms. And I want to give appreciation to all the subscribers who have already subscribed to Parenting Tales Journey. And if you are yet to do so, please feel free, guys, because it's a free place that you get to learn more and more in this parenting journey. Thank you so much. My name is Judith Cherono Omondi. Stay positive and live for another day. And please spread the love in the month of love. Thank you. God bless.